Hey everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel where today we are going to be going noob to pro inside of this anime simulator called Glaze. And from what I've heard, although this game does use some of the same mechanics as we see in a lot of games, such as, an energy system, money, all that kind of stuff, I was told that this game actually has a lot to offer in providing you a unique experience. So let's go ahead, let's find out by completely maxing out the game, and also let's see if we're going to be able to get on the leaderboard, since if I'm not mistaken, it shouldn't be that difficult. Like and subscribe if you think we're going to be able to succeed on this mission, but without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get started. Alright, so first things first, how exactly does the game work? Well, there is an energy system, right? Where, every time we click, we're going to be getting +1 energy. And then when we go ahead and attack enemies, I was told that there is actually a very good active fighting system. As you can see on the screen, right, there are these targets that will appear on screen, and then when you go ahead and click them, it's going to be giving you like a 2x to a 3x attack speed boost. Now look at how fast this HP goes down when I click this. That is a lot of damage. Another thing, by the way, we also will get XP, which will give us, new weapons, for example, this frying pan over here. And also, we have a super ability where once it activates, it's probably going to be one-shotting this guy. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we're able to easily one-shot the easy enemies. But hey, hold on, there are some stuff that I will actually go ahead and provide to you guys to make your experience a bit faster. For example, I have an exclusive code. All you have to do is head on over to the code section inside of the shop and then write my YouTube username as, I guess, all in caps. And then when you go ahead and do that, it is going to be giving you a 10-minute double power potion, which is probably allowing me to do a +6 energy instead of +3. Let's see if we can go ahead and, increase that multiply a little bit, right? By, I guess, unlocking some OP pets. So over here, we can get anything from the common to the divine. I guess this is going to be the best one in the game. So let's quickly go ahead and open one. So first one is going to be a common. Not too bad. Can we go ahead and maybe get, I guess, whatever this is? I think this is supposed to be epic. Yeah, just to point out, by the way, this game is still in a kind of like, not early access, but it's still like in huge development. So there may be a chance that, there might be some bug fixes or just some issues regarding the UI. But don't worry, the game is still going to be 100% playable. Now, let's have a look at the pets, right? So this one's going to be giving us +3, and this one's going to be 1.5. Now, are these multipliers? They are multipliers. Okay, now we get +33 energy. Now that is allowing us to have more than enough damage in order to basically one-shot the easy guys. Does that mean that we can maybe unlock some more stuff? Wait, hold on. What's this NPC over here? Hey, you there? Yeah, you. I have multiple tasks for you. And then when we complete them, he will give me a secret technique that apparently will increase our attack power. Okay, bet. I need you to defeat 15 Marine officers. Wait, aren't those the really easy guys? Yeah, these guys over here. I one-shot them. Oh, look at that as well. Apparently, we dropped a fruit token as well. So, somewhere around here, we should be able to, I guess, unlock some kind of like gacha, which probably would give us, again, another like a power boost or maybe a damage boost. Something along those lines. But yeah. Have a look over here, we just unlocked a brand new sword. Now our energy per click is going to be +88. Now apart from that, we seem to have managed to complete the first quest, which is going to be awesome. Do we have another, I guess, stage? Yeah, 15 pirate air lungs, that shouldn't be too bad. But as I was running around, I noticed that here is the fruit NPC. Let's see what the fruits do, right? So over here, we can get anything from the Blaze up to the Divine Dragon. Now, I only have 2 spins right now, so I'm unlikely to get anything too rare, but let's find out. First roll, Frost uncommon, and then if we do another one, Blaze. Okay, that's not too good, but at least this one over here is giving us a 1.25x damage boost, because apparently fruits multiply damage. Even though it's kind of mid right now, I guess it will be fine for the time being. Let's just continue to grind and, complete all of these quests. And then let's see what I'm able to do once we save up, a few more of these fruit tokens. And as well, maybe a bunch of coins. And okay, everybody, after a bit of, AFK grinding and, running around the world, we have done, a major progression inside of the missions. But not only that, we've also saved up a bunch of the coins in order to do a lot of hatching. So let's just go ahead and quickly, you know, put on the auto for just a second, and let's hope that this time we can maybe get a full team of the mythicals, or maybe even something better like the rare mythical, or maybe even the divine. Seems like we just ran out of money, and unfortunately we didn't get any of the 2 best stuff, but I am pretty sure that we did manage to get, yeah, 1 more pirate swordsman and 1 more pirate chef. So let's equip those. Wait, do we have 4 equipped? Okay, no, once again, that's just a visual bug. It says it's equipped, but it isn't. Don't worry about it. Just go ahead and push your focus over to my mastery, or should I say energy gain. 713 per click, and technically, we could also go ahead and increase our damage along with our energy by rolling a few more of the fruits, since I have 14 rolls now, which should give us enough chance to maybe get the rare or the shade. I believe this is mythical. Yeah, at this point, I don't really care what the name of the rarity is, you know? As long as it gives a good boost, no one cares. Come on, game, just give me that sweets, maybe like 5 times damage multiplier, or 10 times, or 100 times. I mean, it's probably not going to be that broken, but hey, you never know. So let's see, what are we going to be getting? Last 2 rolls, we got an uncommon, and then very last roll, we got the rare beast, and it seems like that is the best that we have gotten at the moment. That's a bit of a shame, but I don't think we really needed anything better in order to, I guess, beat this world. Since I was told that in order to unlock the next world, we need level 9, and I guess if I just take out one of these hard enemies, you know, by clicking the screen to do a bunch of DPS, but also not only that, activating my super ability every once in a while, just like that, we are now level 8, giving us the Celestial Draco's Fang. Is my mastery that much higher now? Yeah, there we go, 1.14k per click, and as I was saying, if I take out this guy probably around like 20 times, something like that, we are going to be unlocking the next world, and then we're going to be unlocking some probably more gachas, and even a rebirth system. I'm pretty sure this game does have rebirths. Ooh, wait, hold on a minute. I just claimed this like free time reward, right? You know, all you had to do was like AFK for like 15 minutes, and for some reason, the pet is a 15x multiplier. What? Okay, I guess I'll take that. Yeah, I have a feeling that probably that value is going to be nerfed really soon, because to be given 15x after like, you know, 20 minutes of grinding, just don't be surprised if it just randomly goes down to maybe something like 10x or 5x. But anyways, over here, it seems like we can get a plus 5% energy multiplier. I guess we'll take that. We only had to swing 500 times. The next few seem to be relatively straightforward. This gives 5% extra damage, and that seems to be relatively it in, I guess, whatever achievements we can get right now. But yeah, getting a 15x multiplier for free is insane, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, when we leave, we reset the progress, so if I really wanted to, I could just leave the game and then, I guess, reclaim this. But I'm really curious to see how OP this last pet is. Yeah, I'm not gonna like cheat myself out to getting like a full team of these Nezuko's. I have a feeling this like Itachi looking guy over here is going to be maybe like 100x multiplier, or maybe 70x. I think 70x is more realistic. But anyways, I think it's time that I guess we go ahead and begin, let's say, speedrunning the game. First of all, I have some special codes given by the devs that are supposed to be giving us some OP stuff, such as, you know, all the game passes. So let's see, I should now have absolutely everything. So let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. We have VIP, dual wield, 2 times coins, 3 times coins, 2 times drops. Okay, all of these look like they're going to be so overpowered. Let's, I guess, immediately go ahead and equip all of the units now, right? Because the code should have also given me some of the new bundle stuff. Yeah, all of these pets, if I'm not mistaken, they are 1.5 times stronger than your best pet. So they are basically a full team of these demon sisters. But of course, 1.5 times better. Now, if we go ahead and put on the auto attack, 35k energy per click. That is absolutely crazy. And I think we are now ready to, I guess, jump on over to the next world. So let's quickly go ahead and finish off, I guess, these quests over here. So 7 Lukis are now going to be done. Then from there, we are also going to be taking out 7 Onaikus. Oh, wait, sorry. How do you say this name? Oh, I think it was Okainu. Yeah, Okainu. Okay. Sorry, lads. One Piece is like one of the few animes I've never really watched, so a lot of these, I guess, names, I don't really know them. But anyways, it seems like we are now going to be completing the final Kaido quest, which hopefully they aren't going to be that strong. 320 million. Okay, we're not going to be one-shotting him for a while, but we can take him out every like 4 or 5 seconds, and especially when we go ahead and click that, you know, extra attack speed boost. That is such a lifesaver, especially when you're playing like actively. Like, I'm not trying to glaze the system or anything, you know, even though I guess that's kind of like a pun because, you know, anime glaze, glazing the game, you know? It's just, you never really see games trying to like reward active gameplay that much. Usually you just like, for example, sit over here, you know, wait maybe an hour or two, come back, and then you like speedrun progression. It just seems like the devs are trying to at least reward people that want to like actively run around. So props to them. But let's get right back into the gameplay by claiming this final quest. So here's the secret technique. And now our energy per click has... Was that double? Yo, okay. 156k. That is wild. And I just realized as well, we now have a bunch of like new, like probably stuff that is going to be increasing our energy even more. Yeah, rebirth, ranks, and a potion shop. Okay, let's start off by, I guess, hatching once, right? Maybe we get something really rare. So hatch once. Okay, we got one uncommon, which in this case is going to be giving us a 4.5x boost. Okay, I did forget that we already have a really OP time reward pet, so probably for the time being, unless we get maybe like a legendary or a divine from this egg, I don't think our team is going to be really getting, you know, any stronger. So let's instead move on over to where the new gacha is. Here it is, the ranks. So it seems like this is going to be following the same system as before, where, you know, you get tokens from taking out enemies, and then probably this is going to be increasing energy. At least I hope it's going to be energy. Oh, there we go. We actually got 2 drops on our first kill. Nice. Come on, come on. Please be energy. Please be energy. No, it seems to be damage. Oh, wait, no. Ranks multiply coins. I don't think I've really ever seen that before. Normally, gachas don't upgrade coins. Wait, does that mean that the game is going to be like getting really expensive on coins? Okay, hopefully it's not going to be too bad, but let's see if we can go ahead and rebirth. You need to discover more swords. We need to get to level 13, and then we will get... Okay, I'm not going to try bother reading these upgrades yet because I can barely even read them. Let's just get to level 13. It shouldn't be too difficult, and I guess in the meantime, we can also probably grind tokens from the first 2 worlds, because since we have 2 times drops, we are going to be getting a bunch of them really quickly, and as well as only that, it's going to be increasing our coins and damage, which in the long run is going to allow us to max out the game even faster. Let me show you what I mean, right? So here are the fruits over here. And as you can see, I've saved up 187 of the fruit tokens, which most of you would probably expect that I could end up getting, like, I don't know, the spark fruit. Literally, 187. I know my luck can be really bad sometimes, but to have 187 chances and to... Whoa. What? I just got the divine on camera. Alright, well, that was some insane luck. 4 times damage we have now. Okay, let's head on over, I guess, to the second world, right? And let's see what we can do in regards to, I guess, this coins gacha. So let's start the auto spin. So first one is going to be an E rank. Second one, also an E rank. Okay, I have a feeling I may have ended up using all of my luck on that first gacha. Actually, not gonna lie, I have a feeling that, yeah, it is a bit cloudy outside my house right now. And I have a feeling that I'm in luck debt now. Like, all of my luck for, like, the next 7 years has been used up. Therefore, if I walk outside right now, most likely I'm gonna get struck by lightning. Not even joking. Okay, are we serious? Now I'm definitely in luck debt. We just got another 0.01%. Well, I'm not going outside for another 3 weeks until the weather improves. I do not want to get struck by lightning. I guess now all that's really left to do, though, is to probably head on over to like a hard enemy like this guy, right? Take him out, and then we should immediately rank up. Yeah, he drops 150k EXP, which we only need like 60k. So this is going to be one of the quickest rank ups you've probably seen this video. Hey, there we go. Deep Sky Blade now acquired, which means that we can go ahead and rebirth. So 2 times XP from enemies, 50% stronger energy, and also daily quests will now be unlocked. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's speedrun the first world. So starting off, can we one-shot the easy enemies? Yes, we can. Nice. We probably need to go ahead and get ourselves to level, I guess, 10 as fast as possible so we can unlock the next world. Okay, so the quests don't reset, our pets don't reset, the gachas don't reset, so the only thing that's reset is basically my energy, which should start skyrocketing the moment we level up, I guess, once. Yeah, there we go. Frying pan acquired. Did we unlock any more levels, or do we have to go one at a time? Okay, yeah, we have to go one at a time. That makes sense. Cue the mini time-lapse of me getting to around like level 14 or 15, or... Actually, wait, in order to unlock the next world, it's probably level 18, right? Because 9 levels per world, so obviously 18 is a multiple of 9. Yeah, I'll stop nerding out with the math stuff and whatever. Let's start the time-lapse and let's see how long it's going to take. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. We have a potion shop over here. Now, it seems like we can get 10 minutes of a random boost for just 500k, and then after 3, it just maxes out. Pretty nifty feature if I do say so myself, but let's get back to the time-lapse. There we go, I think that is far enough. We are now level 19, which means that yes, we can unlock the next world. But as well, not only that, we can also complete what I believe is the final mission of the second world, which I actually forgot the name of it. The Red Gate. Oh, look over here. Swordsmith Village is going to be having 3 new things. This looks like something kind of like an enchant system. Then I assume this is probably some gacha. And then over here... honestly, no clue. So we'll jump into that world, you know, we'll figure everything out. But let's see, our energy is going to be going from 50 million all the way up to 100 million. So again, it seems like every single mission is going to be giving you, once you complete them all, a 2x boost. So recommend you get them. They are going to be helping you out a ton. Especially since right now I literally have 13 billion energy. That is so good, and hopefully it's going to be more than enough to take on the final world. So Swordsmith Village, we have pet evolution, breathing styles, enchantments. Let's see what we can do over here. So first of all, the easy enemies, we can't one-shot them, but we can at least unlock the breathing technique and as well the enchantment tokens, because apparently it seems like all of these NPCs drop more than one of the tokens. Let's see what we can do over here, right? So, enchantments. It seems like this is going to be multiplying your damage again. We have 4 chances at getting something good, which in this case is going to be water, love. I think we got water again and probably love again. So, let's see. Yeah, right now, love seems to be our best one. Then from there, pet evolutions. Is this just kind of like a combination system? Yeah, it seems to be so. And then if we combine them, it seems like it gives you a 50% boost on your pet. And you can actually continue to combine them, I guess up to 3 stars maybe? Listen, don't worry, in this video we will test the limitations of how overpowered we can become. Now the breathing size over here will multiply your coins as well. Oh wait, sorry, wait, hold on a minute. Okay, there just seems to be a little bit of a typo. Just to make it clear, the breathings do multiply your XP, not coins. Let's, I guess, claim one of them, you know. Let's just see what we're gonna get. So, Sandstorm, Frost, Shadow, which is going to be... Is that like the rarest mythical? No, it's the 8.5%. But that doesn't even matter because we got Thunderstorm immediately. That is a 3 times boost. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna take too long for us to max out this world, since it seems like it's the last one as well. And The top guy only has 810 trillion, which when I go ahead and activate my super speed click, I am doing quite a lot of damage. Like, I'm nowhere near like 20% of his HP or 10% of his HP, but you can clearly see that his HP is visually going down. So let's wrap up this noob to pro by, I guess, completing some of these final upgrades that we can do. For example, let's open up a bunch of these pets, since it seems like this is where we get the OP Nezuko that we got at like the start of the game. So there is Demon. That's a Divine. That's the rarest Divine. What? I'm actually speechless right now. Okay, game. I mean, 0.5% isn't that rare, but still, within like 10 rolls, 0.5%? We take those massive W's. Let's go. Wish I could have that luck in anime weapons. Well, this seems to be a lot and a lot of Demon King Tundros. It seems like they have a 22 power as a base multiplier, and I guess it's time to see how far that multiplier will go up. So let's combine 1, 2, 3, and then can we combine these 3? I believe we did. Hey, there we go. So it seems like you can only upgrade 2 times, and then I guess it will, at the end of all the combination, give you double what the original is. So if the original is, let's say, 20, then it will be 40. Now my team is absolutely ridiculous because we literally have so many of these like stat pets, 66 multiplier on each of them, and we only need like 1 more Demon King Tundro, and then it seems like we have all the pets maxed. But anyways, let's quickly go ahead and max out the last 2 gachas, and then I guess all that's really left to do is to complete the active mission and maybe a few daily quests as well. This will give 9 XP, 3k coins. Okay, these quests over here aren't exactly that good, but I guess the whole point of them is to just get, you know, the potions. But yeah, as I was saying though, let's just quickly wrap up all the grinding by getting a bunch of the breathing tokens and as well the enchantment tokens. And then from there, that's pretty much it. So give me one moment. So there we go. This is going to be apparently the final, I guess, main mission of the game done. Now we have 4.06 billion energy per click. And as well, we have the best enchant, which is going to be the sun, giving us 4 times damage. And as well, we have the breathing technique maxed out, giving us, I believe it is 5 times XP. Yeah, 5 times XP or coins or, you know, whatever it is. And also along the way, we even got the best sword in the game, which is going to be this 860k. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what the name is, but whatever the name is, I don't care. 860k? That's the best multiplier in the game. If you want to get on the leaderboards, you need this bad boy. Let's actually call it the bad boy. The main question is though, is all of this enough to one-shot Muzan? Well, no, we're not going to be one-shotting Muzan, at least unless we AFK for maybe another 30 minutes to an hour, but we can definitely easily take him out. And here's another cool thing, by the way, we never got this final pet thing over here. Imagine if it's stronger. Wait, hold on a minute. The world's in the game right now, right? There is no Naruto-themed world, so I'm going to assume that probably this is a pet that's going to be coming in the next world. So theoretically, if I wanted to, I guess, 100% max out, I'd need to wait the 26 minutes. But honestly, I want to let you guys figure it out for yourselves, because for all I know, it's going to make you even stronger than I am, and it might even put you on the leaderboards. And actually, speak about leaderboards, am I on that bad boy? Let's see. So 20 quadrillion, 100 trillion. I believe we are actually somewhere around 90th place. Yeah, we have 2.44 trillion, which should put us around 87th. That's actually really good. Yeah, considering that I'm basically maxed out at the moment for, I guess, whatever I can do that isn't time locked, I think we did really well in this game. Of course, if you want me to come back and maybe try going for maybe top 10, top 5, or maybe even that top 1 spot, then yeah, feel free to let me know. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. It really supports the channel. And apart from that though, I guess I'm going to continue, I don't know, maybe storing up some XP. So then, you know, when the next update drops, maybe I might be able to instantly unlock the next best weapon. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how exactly some of these mechanics work. For example, XP stored. Is it going to be applying to any future swords, or is it just going to be applying to the next one only? I guess we'll find out in the next update, which I was told by the devs is going to be in around 1 to 2 weeks from now. So you guys have the time to try out this game. Also, I will have their Discord server linked in the description and also in the pinned comments. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.